Hello, dude. It's one like it's your boy the Hippo, and today I'm gonna give you a straightforward, simple guide slash tutorial on how to unlock a secret blueprint weapon called the Case Cracker here in Call of Duty Black Ops 6. If you want to see more tutorials later in the future for either zombies, campaign, multiplayer, or whatever, then by all means drop a big fat thumbs like on the video. And with that, let's get to the guide. After completing the first campaign mission, make your way to the house where the piano is inside around the lounge, and from there they'll find a black light that you can pick up. Once you pick up the black light, go ahead and interact with the piano. From there you can play it. With the black light now enabled, you're able to actually scan the very top of the piano, and from there you'll reveal some Russian lettering, or as I like to call them, just Russian symbols. Now what you want to do is go ahead and exit the piano and look in the room where the piano is. If you go above the piano, you'll actually find some symbols underneath the black light, and then going clockwise, you'll be able, or in this case really right, you'll be able to find some symbols jotted down with even a numerical value with them. That's the number, or that's the symbols in order. So with that, go back to the piano with the symbols you remember, and on the piano where the piano keys is, play the corresponding symbol that is right underneath it. And again, if you don't see it, make sure you have the black light on. If done correctly, you should hear a sound after playing the final key, and you'll be ready for the next step. Dude! What you want to do next is go ahead and make your way down to the basement. If you don't know where the basement is, it's basically in the right side area where you would do your tasks. Again, just or you could just pay attention to the screen since I go there. And from there, what you want to do is make your way to this area that's in there, and you'll notice something very loud, and that's a giant boiler, a giant fuel canister thingy, basically just average basement stuff. The objective of this puzzle is to, first of all, read the note because it'll practically give you the answer, and secondly, what you want to do is you want to change the settings on the boiler and the fuel, and from there, you'll be able to move on to the next step. Now, I don't know if it's the same for everyone, but for my game, I ended up having to water down the fuel line. So for me, on the far left, I had to make sure the arrow was pointing straight up on the gauge. And then for the middle, I would have to put it all the way facing right. And from there, I'll be able to open the secret bunker. Congratulations on making this far. We are now halfway. Once you go to the secret bunker that is now open, you'll be able to fully explore and even collect some intel. But what we want to do is, as soon as you enter the building, all right, on the far right, you'll actually find some notes, but also find a keypad, which from there you can interact. Now, this one is a random generated code. Now, this has already been used a couple times within the campaign mission. For this one, it's no different. So if you don't know how it works, though, what it's basically is this process of elimination and trial and error. Using the blacklight, you can actually identify fingerprints within the keypad, and all you have to do is come up with a code. Now, you only get 5 tries until the entire code resets again. So again, it's trial and error, but once you figure out the code, we'll move on to the next step. Now, speaking of campaign missions, there's another one we're going to have to do, and that is the Decipher code puzzle. Now, to be short and frank with this, because it's practically really easy, all you really have to do is pay attention to the numbers that it's within the gap, within the, I guess you can say, the letters, and from there, take those numbers and put them into the map key that is shown below on the actual screen, and you'll be able to, decipher what it says. After you complete the decipher step, make your way to one of the halls, and now one of the doors will be open. From there, there'll be another door within that room that you can interact with where you have to do lock picking. Once you unlock pick the door, go ahead and grab the key that is in the middle of the room. Now we're on the last step of this blueprint Easter egg, and what you need to do is make your way with the key to go to the door that you ending up getting something for a lost signal. Go ahead and unlock the door, and you'll find yourself in a strange Nuketown-esque mannequin family house room. And with that, go ahead and make your way to where you can change the radio and change its frequency, so that way you can make it more clean and clear to hear. From there, it will give you I guess I can say is a riddle, if not maybe like a small little story. But from there, it'll give you some key words that you would need to use with the black light within this room. Oh, shh. I just unlocked the radio.
Happy family crest. Somewhere nearby, folk music played from a record. The girl's tears fell to the rug below.
Upon fixing the radio and getting the signal, what will happen is that it will tell you the story and yada yada yada. It will give you a series of objects that is within the story. Now, to put this likely, let's go ahead and explain how this works. What it's saying is whatever object it is going to be your code number. So in this case, for this example, let's do one of mine. The one that I got was something about a family crest and all that. She stared at the window, but it's the last one we'll take a look at. The last one was about the girl weeping on the rug or whatever, crying, yada yada. The object here is the rug, and if you find the rug, in this case a rolled up rug next to some other supplies like the golf club and such, it'll be marked with the number 8. So that means my last digit code is in fact 8. Now, to save you some time, the code that you're looking for is a 4 digit. So if you need to, only find 3 of them, and then you can brute force the last number. But once you got your code, once you got your number, you figured out everything, then ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dudes and dudettes, what I like, all that is holy and maybe even cheesy, we can now finally acquire the blueprint. So listen here. Once you get the code, go ahead and make your way out of the basement and make your way to the second floor of the mansion. Follow where I'm going within the video, and from there you'll find a room with a safe in the corner. Simply all you have to do is put on the code in there, and congratulations, you have acquired the Code Breaker blueprint weapon. And with that, I hope you guys enjoy this epic tutorial. If you want me to make more tutorials for Black Ops 6, whether it's zombies, multiplayer, or more stuff for the campaign, then by all means let me know in the comment section below, or just simply by hitting the like button. And with that, I hope you dudes and dudettes have a good day or a good night, and I'll see you in the next video or in the next stream over on Twitch. Later. It was 1958. It was 1958. 0.09% of people unlocked. All that for a knife? Okay, that's bullshit.